Back with aton, I'm thirsty. Jesters on board, I got 13. I will tell you about network code today. Alright, okay. Hey, let's get nerdy. I'm the aton dude, what I lack in competence, I bring back an attitude. Other devs stand not a chance when trying to understand network code I've written since my code is considered bad as in Germany Anglicisms. Yeah homie, it's true. The only one with the game, but the worst dev in my crew. The color of the sky is most certainly blue, aber das hat mit dem allen hier gar nichts zu tun. Ey, I am too lazy to write more lines, freestyling my way to the end of the verse. My code's a curse, but my game is dope, right? Only 2 more lines to go, now Wishlist aton on Steam and join the Discord below. Hi there, I'm Dominic, a German dude with an upload schedule that is able to trigger trypophobia. Please don't Google that. You don't know what aton is? Oh, that's actually my bad. I haven't mentioned it a lot yet. Aton is a 1 vs 1 tower defense multiplayer game with deck building. It's all about strategy, mind games, and even more strategy. And the best part is, you can wishlist it on Steam now. And it would actually help me a lot if you did. Well, let's talk about what I've done in the last, let me check my watch, 6 months? 7? 8? Imagine this being my old network code and this being me. Yeah, this dude did not stand a chance. So I just simply wrote all my network code from the ground up a second time. Just simply... I mean, that kinda only took me 4 months. What's up with everything else? Well, first of all, I worked on multiple devlogs, even got one basically to an upload ready state, but somehow convinced myself to never actually upload it. So if you're seeing this right now, just be aware that you are witnessing a freaking miracle. Well, after planning and recoding all my network stuff, I decided I wanted the server to do all the heavy lifting and simulating of the whole game, so I had to redo all the code, implement an entity management system, design my own tick-based game simulation, and do a lot of awful vector geometry. It works. It just works. Don't ask me how. But you might ask yourself,
Hey Dominic, what was bad about the old system?
Well, weirdly speaking person, imagine this being the old system. It's nice and round and somewhat works. But, you know, if too many players try to play on it, it just does not work. See? Now, after this beautiful demonstration of the old system, now imagine this being the new system. We all know hexagons are the bestagons. And now I can do this if I need more servers, which is pretty neat. Now, what to do with new, better network code? Exactly. I need to try to break it as fast and as brutally as possible. And to not be alone with this task, I started a new playtest phase. It's actually going on right now, and if you want to participate, make sure to join the Discord linked in the description to get your Steam playtest key. I just started the test, but already one thing was very apparent. The kit editor was not the best regarding how data was presented, so I decided to rework it. I added a lot of units like meters per second or degree to the kit editor, and I also added a graph renderer that shows the cost curve. One is also able to compare 2 buildings by just dragging one over the other. Special thanks to Eric, having this as first feedback was pretty crucial, as it's one of the first screens overall and it should cover all relevant information. I know it's not done, but at least in a much better state now. Since it took me so much time to work on the network overhaul, I haven't done a lot to show, but being able to fulfill my goals better since the current state of the game lets me build on a more modular basis. So I decided to shortly go over what I'm working on right now. First things first, upgrades. Upgrades are basically adding a lot of micromanagement, as each building can separately be upgraded on multiple independent and interlinking upgrade paths. This is probably the biggest feature I did so far, not by complexity but by the pure amount of code I have to write. You see, I have planned around 15 unique upgrades for each of the 3 building types so far. Yeah, not too shabby. That means that I have to code 45 completely unique upgrades with quite complex behaviors, as I want them to feel powerful and unique, all in a slightly different way. And one thing to mention, upgrades are actually in the game right now, in a somewhat experimental state. I'm doing a lot behind the scenes, tweaking the server-side code to be the best that it can. Next thing I want to add, more unique buildings. First things first, they won't all receive a lot of upgrades for now, even though it's technically possible. But that would be just a bit too much, as I plan to add a lot of new, really unique buildings that all have quite different own unique mechanics, and coding a lot of upgrades for each of the single buildings is just a bit too much for now. But I plan to introduce more upgrades to them over time. Last but not least, a tutorial. It's hard, but I'm working on it. Now, that would basically be it. A like would be awesome if you enjoyed the video, and a sub to this channel would mean the world to me. I will be actively responding to the comments, and as always, see you in the next one.